Change this one thing on your phone tonight and watch your life get quieter, sharper, and better. Listen, I changed one thing on my phone last night, and this morning I didn't doom scroll, I didn't tap TikTok, I didn't wander into Instagram. I killed the alarm, got up, and started my day. People think the home screen is cosmetic. It's not. Your home screen is a behavior machine. It decides your morning before you're even awake. If you set it up wrong, your phone owns you. Set it up right, and it becomes a power tool. In the next few minutes, I'm going to give you a simple setup you can copy tonight. When you wake up tomorrow, you'll feel the difference in the first 10 minutes. Not someday, not in theory, tomorrow. Your phone has two modes: slot machine or scalpel. If page 1 is full of infinite feeds, you've already chosen the casino. If page 1 shows you the next move, the task, the reminder, the calendar, your brain defaults to direction, not distraction. That's not willpower. That's environment design. And environment beats motivation every day of the week. Yesterday, my home screen had too much noise. It wasn't wild, but it was enough. This morning after the change, my dock had reminders and calendars staring back at me. Notes ready, no dopamine bait in sight. And my brain literally said, right, do the day. That micro moment is everything. If you win the first 10 minutes, you tilt the rest of your day in your favor. I mean, be honest. What's on your dock right now? If the first 4 icons are your vices, why are you shocked that your morning disappears? Now, quick thought experiment. Do you think Tim Cook or Apple's top executives start their day drowning in TikTok comments? I can't tell you their personal layouts, obviously, but look at what Apple consistently ships and showcases: focus modes, screen time, notification filters, widgets for reminders and calendars, shortcuts to automate your day. That's a roadmap towards intentional use. The iPhone can be entertainment, but it also can be built to be a serious productivity tool. If the people designing it keep adding tools to block the noise and surface priorities, maybe we should pay attention to that direction. Here's the rule. Page number 1, priorities only. And for the dock, that's your daily drivers you act on. Socials, feeds, infinite scrolls, they live in the app library or page 2. Not deleted, just not the first thing your thumb sees. We're not removing joy, we're removing friction to the right behavior. Number 1, dock equals action. If you don't do something when you tap it, it doesn't belong there. Number 2, page 1, 8 to 12 icons max. And you also want to use 1 to 2 useful widgets. If it looks like a candy store, you'll eat candy. Number 3, no badges from junk apps. Red dots are not information, they're anxiety. Now, what to put where? On the dock, pick 4 apps. For me, I have Google Tasks, the Reminders app, the Phone app, and the Messages app. You can swap this around. You can also add the Calendar app. You can also add the Notes app. Just experiment with it. But on your dock, it must be your 4 most used apps that obviously will push you in the direction of productivity, will push you in the direction of focused. No entertainment. Now the widgets that you can use, a reminders widget showing today and a small calendar. For me, at the top, I have a medium icon and I have my calendar app there showing, and I also have, it's a smart stack to where I can see the weather and I can also see my reminders and my batteries. Now, icons on page 1. Choose what fits your life. Files, maps, clock/timer, shortcuts, wallet, voice memos, books, a habit app, streaks. And if you look at my home screen layout, in the dock I have Google Tasks, the Reminders app, the phone app, and the Messages app. And in row 1, I have my Notes app, my Health app, my Safari app, and my Settings. In the second row, I have Notion. This is where I keep all of my finalized note taking and summarization of my books that I read. It's very important, and I make sure to revise it every single day. Voice memos. If I have any ideas that I want to speak out, use the voice memos app. And obviously, to the right of that, I have Spotify and another music app. Music keeps me going. And in row 3, I have the Photos app, obviously. Chat GPT, which is my productivity tool, which I use for nearly everything. I have my camera app if I need to take a picture. And then at the end, I have my Gmail. And at the top, obviously, I have my widgets. I have it showing the weather. I have it showing the calendar. And obviously, I have it showing the battery if I need to. Now, notice how there's no distractions in any of this, right? There's literally no distractions. And this keeps you focused. And on page 2, if you need YouTube or socials for work, put them there. If it's pure entertainment, put it in the app library. You can still access everything by swiping and searching. Adding one extra step is on purpose. Friction is a feature. Now here's 3 ready-made layouts. Copy one of these tonight. First one we're going to call monk mode. On the dock, you put your reminders, your calendar, your notes, and your timer. On page 1, you have your reminders widget. It's a medium widget. You have a calendar. It's a small widget. And you have your maps, your files, your shortcuts. You have your camera app. And on your lock screen, you have your calendar plus alarm, no social badges. Now next, we'll go creator mode. On the dock, you have notes, camera, files, and reminders. Page 1, you have your notes widget pinned to ideas, calendar, voice memos, shortcuts, and photos for reviewing shoots, not scrolling memories. And the last one I'll give you is the builder student mode. On the dock, you have reminders, calendar, notes, and Safari. Page 1, you have reminders today, your streaks, your books, translate, calculator, shortcuts. But some of you might say, but I need my socials. Can we never use our socials again? No. You're more than allowed to use your socials, right? Keep them. Just move them. Your problem wasn't having Instagram. Your problem was putting it in the front row at 6 a.m. Your phone is a stage. Stop giving your worst habits the spotlight. Tip here that I would give you guys is set times throughout the day where you're allowed to scroll on social media and use your social media apps for 5 to 10 minutes, right? Like, let's say you wake up at 6 or 7 a.m. You're not allowed to set a timer to where you're not allowed to use social media until 12 p.m. When it hits 12 p.m., you use it for 5 to 10 minutes. After that, you're not allowed, you cut it off again, and then you're not allowed to use it until 6 p.m. This is where you're, and during these windows, you're focusing on the things that really matter, your priorities. Your priorities are straight throughout your whole day. You know what you need to work on because you're not being distracted by your phone, right? And then after 6 p.m., you're not allowed to go on social media until 8 p.m., right? And after 8 p.m., you can set that timer to where, hey, you tell yourself, hey, I'm allowed to use social media freely, for 20 to 30 minutes. But then after that, I'm not allowed to use it anymore. So before 9 p.m., you can't use social media, right? And so what does this do? This allows you to now not stay up late doom scrolling, right? Because then you're going to tell yourself, if you've done what I've told you, you're going to be aware of the fact that you've spent more than an hour on social media today. Well, then you're going to tell yourself, I don't really want to spend more than an hour on social media. I've already done enough of doom scrolling or whatever you've done on social media, so I'm just going to go to bed. And so now that saves you time. You're no longer using your phone after 9 p.m. and you have no choice but to go to sleep at a great time. And so this is like killing 2 birds with 1 stone, which is a beautiful thing. And so your first hits of dopamine sets the baseline for the day. If you spike it with a viral novelty, normal life feels dull and hard. If you start with a tiny achievable action, check your reminders, complete one 5-minute task, you build momentum. You don't need to be a disciplined machine. You just need your default to be the right move. Now, the 7-day protocol. Here's how you'll know it's working. For 7 days, track 3 numbers in notes. Number 1, morning scroll minutes. Target under 2 before 10 a.m. Number 2, tasks completed by 10 a.m. Even 1 wins. Number 3, pick up before noon. Watch it drop. If you're competitive, gamify. Beat yesterday, that's it. Now, there might be some critics out there. There might be some objections. People saying it's just a screen. It can't be that deep. Okay, then why does it own you every morning? Why do you lose 45 minutes without noticing? Your home screen is the front door to your brain. Guard the front door and fix the house. I want balance though. This is balance. We're not deleting joy. We're deciding when it happens instead of letting the algorithm decide for us. And you guys got to keep this in mind. These apps like TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, these apps are very lethal, where they're created and developed by some of the most intelligent people, right? That want to trick you and grab your attention and make you stay on the app for as long as you can. They don't care what you have to do throughout your day to day. Their goal is to keep you on the app for as long as you can. So the developers, they've coded these apps to where you have no choice but to stay on them and be distracted, right? So you're getting outplayed if you think about it. They're stealing your time. You might think, oh, well, I'm the one that clicked on the app. I'm the one that's scrolling. Yeah, but are there 10 other things that you know you need to do that are being held off because you're just scrolling on the app? You're not controlling your life. You're letting the app control you. You need to be aware of that, because it is a scary game. It is a scary thing to where these developers for these apps are pure geniuses, to where they know they can grab your attention. They know what you like. They know what will keep you on their app. And that's their ultimate goal. And you're fueling into that and you're feeding into that. Unfortunately, you're not noticing that up until now. So what you'll notice within a week, you'll start your days faster. You'll feel less scattered. You'll complete one meaningful thing earlier. Your mood is steadier because you're not riding the novelty roller coaster at 7 a.m. And the wild part? You won't miss the feeds in the morning. You'll realize you never needed them there in the first place. Apple, one last time. Again, I can't tell you how any exec sets up their phone, but the company keeps shipping features that help you filter noise and highlight intent. If the blueprint is right there, focus, widgets, shortcuts, screen time, why would you keep using the phone like a slot machine? Use the tool like a tool. Your results will feel different immediately. Identity shift. This isn't about being that super disciplined person. It's about becoming someone whose defaults are aligned with their goals. You edit the environment edits you. Quiet layout, clear mind, and better day. Do this tonight. Move the junk off page 1. Dock your reminders, calendars, notes, and the one app you create with. Camera, voice memos, whatever. Tomorrow morning, tell me in the comments how long you scrolled before 10 a.m. and what your first win was. And if you want, drop a list of your page 1 apps. I'll help you optimize it. Your home screen is everything. Not because it's pretty, because it's a contract. Sign the right one. Change your layout, change your morning, change your life. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys do like this video, I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that like button and subscribe to this channel for more content like this. Thank you guys so much again. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and you guys take care.